Hi. This could be bad. No, it's not bad. ツイートして。はい、始まりました。皆さん、こんきびです。きびゆうたです。今日は、月曜日なので、マジャーマンデーしようと思いますけれども、デイさんが帰ってきました。
Yo.
Yay. So Mahjong Mondays. Thanks everyone for Mahjong Mondays. Hello. Dave is back and gonna filter me so I don't talk about like last week, at least that to that degree and that detail. But regardless, we're gonna get into some Mahjong games and hopefully, if I recall last week, discussions aside, the Mahjong actually went really well and I won a lot of games. So hopefully we can keep that pace and keep up some wins. I'm almost back to where I started originally before losing a lot somewhere in that first 8 weeks area. So I want to make it back to 3-star adept, whatever that means. And my goal is by the end of the year, maybe I'll make it to the next level up, but we'll see.
What is the next level?
That's a good question. The next level up, I think, is Master. Their ranks.
Oh.
I forgot how to check this. How do you check this? Oh, here it is. Oh, that's kind of hard to look at, but it's Novice, Adept, and then after Adept 3, it's Expert 1, and then Master, and then Saint is the top rank, I think. So, I know I'm not going to get to the top ranks, but if I can make Adept, then that means that I'm steadily improving. No. Dave is lucky. We're gonna win a lot of games, watch.
Okay.
At the very least, he's lucky for my conversation skills. Oh yes, and I also did tell Dave about the Blue Archive collab. Did think it was interesting he missed the uncovering of it, but maybe he can explain how he feels about Blue Archive.
Well, I mean, none of the characters there really caught my interest there, so that really sums it up for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, interesting because it's an interesting situation where Blue Archive actually gets onto another platform instead of some other established tries to join onto Blue Archive.
I think this is established, but I get what you mean.
No, I'm talking because I thought Blue Archive is small, but now it has become more,
Oh yeah, no, Blue Archive's not small. At least that's not my understanding of Blue Archive.
Because I got the game a couple years ago, but I didn't really start playing with it much until
recent
in the last 8 months, probably. I mean, I guess that isn't too recent, but what I'm saying is I downloaded the game when it first came out, but I didn't really do much with it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, in my head
it was actually, yeah.
I was gonna say in my head, a lot of collabs is more about name brandedness. So for me, if you told me a Love Live collab, then it'd be oh, I know what to look out for. But as I thought about it, I'm oh wait, there's a lot of different characters in Blue Archive, so if you're not in on it, then I guess it's not as valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Am I calling Ricci on this? Sure. These might be close though. But I guess it's with Genshin and Star Rail and all the other games, or Azure Lane. Not as Pause for a second. I guess when you just have a lot of characters, it's a lot harder to collab 4 of them into a gacha.
Mm, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm honestly, I've only played 2 gacha games in total in my entire like mobile phone game kind of thing.
Clash of
Unless
Clans.
would Clash of Clans count as a gacha? I don't know.
Probably not.
So yeah, what I'm saying is like I don't really play a lot of gachas. So the only other gacha game got its servers down, which is actually why I downloaded Blue Archive.
Which one was that one again? The one that lost its servers?
Yeah, I think it was like I'm trying to remember. It was the one where it had a bunch of like different animes put together.
Summoner War?
No. Is some sort of anime like added together? I don't think so.
Actually,
Right?
I think Summoner War is like I think Summoner War used knockoffs, if I remember correctly.
Oh, well,
So it was like a bunch of different anime characters, like the top ones, but like unofficially changed for legal reasons.
I don't know, but then they also had a collab with like Namco or something with like having Ryu or something on there, if I remember correctly,
Had Rio?
as one of the characters in there. Yeah, it was like a collab or something.
Make a mistake.
Although- Although my memory could be wrong on.
Yeah, probably. I have really bad memory, so
Oh well, that's great. Ooh, boy.
got my butt kicked on my heel, so this is not good.
Pardon me as I am still managing the food in my kitchen.
Gourmet.
Yes.
Gourmet Dave.
Yeah. My few enjoyment in life.
I don't know why I was thinking about this, but when I said gourmet, it occurred to me because I read a lot of like manga and light novels. Is like, and I know Japanese, right? You know the translation of gourmet into Japanese?
I'm
It's a
not
funny
sure.
translation.
Well, tell me.
It's
What-
a gurume. Gurume. So it's like just
Gurume?
katakanized. It's katakanized, but there's no. It's
Mhm.
not as like they soften it up, you know, or it's like it's not like go like like hard O. They
Actually,
just like kind of
right.
soften it up with like a U, I guess. The gurume.
Just
But also, how do I put this? You know how gourmet in like English is kind of like an adjective?
okay.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure in Japanese it becomes like a noun or like a title for somebody who is a fan of, or like a fan of, not exotic foods, what's the word I'm looking for? Like somebody who's like a fan of like not of eating. How do I put this? Who has a well-refined palate. That's how I'll put it. So if you have a well-refined
Okay.
palate, you become a gurume.
Like a pronoun? That's not the word.
Kinda. Well, kinda, yeah, I guess.
That's like, I mean, it's a noun, like what you're saying, but I feel like you're pointing out a very specific kind of noun.
Yeah,
Because I don't think you could really use it any other way.
oh, it could be a gourmand. I'm not that familiar with those words though, so.
What, that are katakanized?
Yeah, no. Chat says gourmand. Gourmand. I just don't know the terminology that well. Gosh darn it! This hand was so good too. Lost
Hey.
another hand. 200. I just need a comeback.
What is
My hand was
this?
so good though.
Oh no. What has happened?
I need to beat the Dave unlucky allegations by not inting. Oh, dang. I should have.
It's not a strong start though.
Yeah, I threw away 2 west tiles in the west seat. That was not very smart.
Yeah.
A gourmet is a specific food? Like, is there a food called a gourmet? That's interesting.
All I think of is gourmet race from Kirby. I am not familiar with its usage outside of that.
I guess the way I would put it is like in English, it feels like gourmet is like somebody who has high class food, or gourmet describes high class food. In Japanese, it feels like gourmet describes like somebody who eats high class food.
Oh, 2 green dragons. Nice, nice.
Yeah, we just need to pawn it and we're like Yaku ready.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm probably gonna take that too. Even though the hand's not gonna be worth anything. But usually done at Christmas. Is that just like a potluck? It sounds like you're describing a potluck. Or I guess BYOB. So even if I win this hand, it might be bad for me. It might be yabai here.
Why? Because it'll be the last turn?
Well, because I'm not going to get very many points, and I'm not going to get very many points, and I'm still in trouble here.
Oh.
This is last place. It's okay though.
Yeah, you. Actually, I don't know.
The faster I lose, oh, that's actually good for me. That's actually really good for me. I think I prefer that.
Well, at least it's not on you.
Yeah.
But
and he's the dealer, so he's not gonna. So the turn count is the same. Oh, gourmetin? Huh. Very interesting. I'm not a good linguist, so that's all I can say is that's interesting.
I mean, you're only good at thinking, my dude.
Oh, what? I'm not good at thinking. I don't know it. I don't know the friend you know, but I am not good at thinking.
Well, you got a degree in philosophy. You got something to think.
Yeah. Or you could say because I got a degree in philosophy, you know I wasn't thinking.
Oh boy. What?
I think I need this pair. Yeah, this has nothing to do with anything, but to change the subject, Dave, how much are you paying attention to the solar eclipse?
I'm sorry, what? The solar eclipse? I haven't really thought about it since, like, I've been just dealing with schoolwork. Oof.
My friend is back to filter me. Dave is here, and he's not gonna, maybe we'll. No, we're not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna venture deeper. I'm not gonna get lost in the sauce like last time. It's good every once in a while to cut loose a little bit, but I should it's good to have my friend back. A, because I like talking to him, but also because I can't always allow myself to to be off the rails, so to speak, like that. Yeah, we're gonna call Ricci. Ideally, we get a 6 or a 9, but we want to have the option for an 8. Jeez. This hand's gonna be so big. It has 2 Dora. It has a potential Pinfu. Huge. Sumo! Let's go.
Ooh.
Hand's good. Hand was really good.
Nice.
I think. Oh, and an Uradora? Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
That's nice. I know that when I was in school, I never. Oh, I'm in first? What? I was not paying attention to that. Oh, let's go.
You got first. It went from last to first.
Oh, and this hand's like ridiculously good.
Oh, what the heck? Oh.
We're gonna try to get a quick win, and I'm gonna need at least 2,000 points to win though. Okay. But yeah, I know when I was in school, I liked being off of school. Now that I'm out of school, I wish I spent a little bit more time in school, but that's a different story. But might have been wrong. I should have just thrown away the green dragon. But yeah, that makes sense because I feel like we're in April, so we're like springtime, and I feel like everyone just had their spring break, so.
I don't know how holidays work in other places though, because like we already finished our spring break just last week.
Right. Well, I know in Japan, like April is like, soccer season, which is like the new workforce season. But I don't know much more than that. Did not do well on the exam. Yeah, I mean, happens. I would say as long as it's a passing grade, but you also have not indicated to me at all whether or not you passed or failed, so yeah, what's happening here? I just need a red dragon. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with these guys.
Wow. Definitely not there too. Wait, why are you holding the green dragon though?
Because I'm greedy and I want Dora, but I'm gonna toss it now.
You should probably, toss it, because like all it's gonna do is make you liable.
That's true. Oh, this is good. Wait, this red 5 is gonna give me the Dora I need to hit 30,000.
Perfect. Now you just have to win.
Yeah, and I need the red dragon for the Yaku.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, your red dragon's right there.
Okay.
Alright. So now you're just waiting for an...
Please don't kill me. Please
Well,
don't
I
kill
should-
me. Okay. Whenever they pause, it's so scary. Oh, damn.
Well, not on you, but
At least.
that means the game continues.
The game plays on. And he has the best chance to win, I think. And this hand's not very good. You mentioned numbers. Definitely The mention of numbers means that it goes right over my head, so cannot verify anything about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I get really, really lucky, then I'll have an okay hand. Have we thought about that? Have we
This
thought
kind of
about...
looks messy.
If I draw a 6 and a 7 of... Not that. If I draw a 6 and a 7 of characters...
Wait, why'd you throw away your own direction?
Because this guy already discarded a south, and it felt like the probability was low that I'm going to go for win.
Okay.
At this point, because I'm going to throw away all the whatchamacallit type.
What, directions?
And the dragons.
Oh.
I'm just going to try to go for as many sequences as possible and hope that I can win off of it.
Well, you're just going to start, farming for points?
I just need a win. Numerical mathematics. Well, my brother does numbers and stats. Fuck, dude, they're so fast. The fuck? My brother does numbers and stats, so like, all I know is it's too complicated for me. Just take this. Oh, that was good. Oh, I lost. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I thought I lost.
A few seconds of waiting.
Okay, if I draw a 4, a 5, or an 8. Oh. Nice. Yeah, no, when I was in school, basically I always read the syllabus so that I did the least. Ooh, it's good. Oh, I should. Oh no, it's fine. I think I'll win regardless. I should. Well. Oh crap! This might not be enough. It's not enough. I should have called Ricci. Oh wait! Somebody else called Ricci. So I stole his 1,000 points. Enough. Let's go! I can't believe I came back from this one.
You were from last to first.
See, Dave is a good luck charm. I told you. I beat the allegations.
Well, yeah. Even then, there were times when you still won when I was around.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I think the allegations were only brought up because last week I was on a heater. And you weren't there.
Right. You were also taking a lot of... You've been cooking a lot of stuff too.
My brother studies like stats or something, or data science or something. Okay, so here's kind of a story about what my brother studies. Is I remember when he was like he changed majors kind of at one point, but I remember when he first got into college, he was like an actuarial scientist or something, and I still don't really know what actuarial scientists do, but it sounds so complex. So I knew that like it sounded sophisticated. So it's like whenever somebody asked, you could say that he studied actuarial science, and everyone was like, "Oh, so sophisticated." I still don't really know what it means though. Has to do with like numbers or something, or insurance or some shit. His hand looked good off the bat, but it's actually it's decent, but I don't think it's really moving the needle like I thought it would. Oh. Fuck. I'm very nervous here.
Yeah. Take the 7 out for now. Yeah.
I'm very nervous here though because look at all these directions this guy has.
Wait, what the Frick, he has 4?
He has a lot of directions.
Yeah, I can see that.
He has more directions than I have in life.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
In life? That came out of the field.
Anyway.
What are you trying to do right now?
I'm trying to find a 4, I think. Or I'm trying to find a 4 of this, a 1 or a 4 of, or 2. Okay, that works.
I guess you got your 4 now.
I'm gonna try to wait. Can't really try. Wait. Whatever. I'm gonna go for it. Oops.
Man.
Oops, I should not have tried to go for it. What the hell is this? 100, okay. Takeable.
Will the comeback happen again for a third time? A second time?
That's the hope. I hope this hand will be the one to do it, because this hand.
Well, there's double. This doesn't look half bad.
This hand looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think like I'm in business if I draw the other white dragon. I'm like in business.
Oh yeah.
But until then, it's just kind of like decent. The thing is, without the Dora tile, if I discard this white dragon, this hand's not worth anything. So it's kind of sad. Okay, Dave. So I saw this on TikTok, right? I want to know your opinion on it. This is kind of just me stealing content because I think the way that this guy delivered it was funny, but whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard this. So they keep calling everyone calls the solar eclipse. I'm still on this. Everyone is calling the solar eclipse like a once in a lifetime event, right? Hasn't it felt like there's been like 6 or 7 once in a lifetime solar eclipses in the last like recent?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's like that often, but like I think there must be something peculiar about the solar eclipse that's being brought up.
No, but every time it's brought up, it's like a once in a lifetime thing, and I'm like, the other ones are also once in a lifetimes. Why are they all once in a lifetime events?
Well, it's because there's different kinds of eclipses.
Like the solar and the lunar one.
I mean, it's also the kind of eclipse too. There's partial. There's also the normally total eclipse one. I think maybe this one is.
Then I feel like it's once in a lifetime if it passes over like. Oh. I feel like it's once in a lifetime if it passes over like, a small country or something, but like we've had many of them in the U.S. Like 6 years ago, there was one in the U.S. and apparently because they were on the news, they're like is on the news, right? Apparently, the next one's in 20 years. Like, it's a long time, but that's not like once in a lifetime, unless you're like you have issues.
Well, you have issues.
I'm just calling it like I see it. Like, you know, some people, I'm on that list. You know, some people have issues. Might not make it 20 years, but like, yeah.
Well, I don't know about that detail, but like, I'm pretty sure upon the idea of once in a lifetime, it could be a bit exaggerated, but 20 years isn't exactly a short time.
Yeah, but it's also not once in a lifetime.
Well, that's why I'm saying it might be an exaggeration, but it is something to call for. Like, oh, it does happen often, right?
I guess.
Um,
I don't know. I guess I'm just jaded.
I'm pretty sure you're just very picky about the terminology of it.
I think a part of
Why?
it is I'm like not in awe the way other people are about the solar eclipses. So like,
Well,
I just don't see as much value in it. But
it's not really affecting you, and it's not exactly like you're a kid anymore. So it's not like, holy shit, what is this that I heard about? You know?
ooh, look at all these 3s and 4s. Maybe we can get like a 3, 4, 5 thing going. Or a 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 thing. That'd be okay too. Has everyone discarded one red dragon and a 1 circle? This guy. Very close though. These tiles are very well distributed.
That's good. I
Ooh.
think.
That's good. That right there is really good.
Mhm.
So now, if we find a 5 or a 2 of either of these, we're in business. 5 or 2 of the characters or the circle. See, here's the thing. I actually do think it's a ruse by the glasses industry. By the eclipse glasses industry. In the way that literally, like, objectively, Valentine's Day is a ploy by the chocolate makers. Like, I think the eclipse is like a marketing thing for the sunglass people. Also, I declined to go into Tenpai because I really want to keep this hand closed. This hand is worth so much more closed than open.
Mhm.
So I took a risk.
It's like what they say: fortune favors the bold.
But yeah, if I cheat this 2 all the way back here, I'd be in Tenpai.
Mhm.
And I would have won off that one, but there we go. I'm not even gonna call Ricci because this hand's worth so much even without it.
Okay.
2 or 5, baby. Not that one.
Wouldn't it double the amount if you did call Ricci though?
Doesn't double. It just adds a couple. Ooh.
Oh, well, doesn't matter.
It's already worth 12,000. If I called it, then I would have added a Yaku for Ricci. I also would have added a Yaku because it was in Ipatsu, but
Okay, now you just have to farm the points from the guy on the right.
yes, I need to win a little bit more. That was an amazing hand though. And yes, I mean, capitalism's fine, but I'm gonna call the eclipse for what it is, which is a money grab. You know, I saw one of the baseball games got canceled, or pushed back for the solar eclipse. I kind of wish that they just played in the solar eclipse. And somebody was like, but what if they have to catch a fly ball and then they look at the sun and get blinded? But here's what I'm thinking, right? My thinking is like, just wear the solar eclipse glasses, which will make it a lot harder to catch the ball. But wouldn't that be funny if everyone like on the field was like wearing their solar eclipse glasses, trying to like play baseball?
It is a funny scene, but I mean, gosh.
Okay, here's another way to look at it, right?
Mhm.
Baseball is just a job to these people, right? Like, let's be honest. Like, if you're a baseball player, your job is to play baseball. The same way that if you're like a cashier at a gas station, your
Mhm.
your job is to, you know.
Just do your service, and
Right.
that's the end of it, right?
But in a lot of jobs, you're expected to do other stuff, such as, you know, attract customers and stuff, right? And sometimes that involves like putting on a costume. I feel like they should have just required that, because that's funny. Would have been in like, and it wouldn't have been that long. It would have just been for like a little bit. You made it, if it's so called a once in a lifetime thing, then you took advantage of your once in a lifetime, you know? That's my take. I just want to see silly things happen.
Do they even have sporting events during a solar eclipse? I'm just now thinking about it.
They played baseball games after, but I guess they generally don't. Here, like, based on what happened.
Mhm. I don't know, cause like I now think about it, it's possible they could have done that, but like they don't. Is that like normal protocol or something?
Yeah,
right?
It's not normal at all, but it's funny. That was a mistake. It might have been right. Am I taking this to
Logic don't matter if it's funny.
Oh, that was good. I'm playing 50-50 balls with these declining cheese. I'm getting lucky sometimes, and sometimes I'm not.
Bless you.
I did mute on my screen, but
Oh, well, never mind. You've
Okay.
not been blessed.
Unbless you. Solar eclipse glasses and sunglasses are different? Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not sure how they're different, but I am aware they're different. That reminds me. Okay. Do you think you did a lot of stupid things as a kid, Dave?
I would say yes.
Okay.
I mean, no kid is like exactly going to not do. Like, it's not like they're not going to do stupid. Oh, what?
At least I'm not like the sole loser, but that still sucks. And this is the second is basically a win here. I'm not going to try to catch this guy.
Hmm.
I'm going to try to beat somebody and then just lock in my second place. But I asked because I feel like even just being a kid, I feel like I did a lot more stupid things than the typical kid.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like, because, like, personally, I look back on a lot of things and I go, man, that's kind of stupid. Why did I do that, right? But, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have those experiences too. It's like they look back on like one small insignificant thing, like on the grand scheme of things, but it's like it's stupid and it's just like you feel that cringe, but like you know deep down it doesn't really matter.
Actually,
Like, in
the
the
way
grand
I'll
scheme of
connect it here is
Mhm.
oh damn, my turn got skipped. Is for me sometimes I'll see one of those like neurodivergent, not ads, but it'll be like a TikTok of somebody explaining like it'll be like they didn't realize why I was doing what I did, and then they learned I had like ADHD. And then they start listing off the symptoms that they did as a kid to show off like, oh look, they obviously had ADHD, and I'm like, I did that stuff as a kid. I forgot exactly which one, but I do remember one of them was like when I was a kid, I would like stand in place and spin until I get dizzy. Like, and And it wasn't just like once or twice. It was like I did that, and it wasn't like for a day as like a funny thing. Like I would do that often.
Like a
Like
daily kind of thing.
like from not daily specifically, but like it was
Mhm.
pretty common. Oh, do I want this? It was pretty common probably until I was like in 5th, 7th grade or something. Like I distinctly remember doing it. Like a lot. And looking up at the sun, for example,
Mhm.
I would do it for like 5 seconds, and I'd be like, I can still see the sun after closing my eyes. Okay, that's good. We locked up 2nd place. Yes.
Well, that's all that matters. At
What,
least you don't
3?
lose.
Real red dragons. We're on a heater. Dave is extremely lucky. See? What was I talking about? I was talking about how like stupid I was as a kid.
Well,
Yeah,
it
but
can be both smart but also really stupid.
yeah. Well, in a way, I felt like I was smarter at like 7 years old than I am now. Like I knew all my presidents and all my states and state capitals at 7 years old, and I've since not forgotten. Well, I've like forgotten all of them, and I haven't learned that much new stuff. But I definitely think like I'll be watching a video. I'm like, oh, so that's your signs that you're ADHD. Uh-oh.
Oh, well,
It is what it is, I suppose.
yeah. I'm not entirely sure because like sometimes those videos can be very vague. That's why I was like,
Yeah, that's true.
unless it's like a medical kind of talk, I feel like those videos kind of just like overstate the problematic actions. Because like I'm pretty sure kids probably done the spinny thing or like looking at the sun and then like, oh, I could see the sun still. Like I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of kids who've done that. But the question is how often that happens, and let alone like yeah, let alone like it's causing a lot of problems in their day-to-day lives.
Yeah, I don't know if it's causing
Which-
problems.
Which I'm pretty sure it didn't affect your day-to-day life.
Sometimes
If I
I'll
understand
think.
this correctly.
Sometimes I'll
Yeah.
think about stuff like problems I have right now, like, and I'll
Mhm.
be like, if I was a smarter kid, would I not have long-lasting health problems?
Well, that actually just depends on the environment, and assuming like, your parents didn't change anything and you're the only one who changed smarter, I feel like that may not really have changed so much about your health. Maybe.
But it's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
like
This
if
is
I
like getting very
didn't,
speculative.
if I didn't stare at the sun for solid 3 seconds, 4 seconds at a time, and then go back to staring at the sun after that, would I not have terrible eyesight?
Well, I'm not sure.
You think that might have had something to do with it?
It probably did, but I cannot conclusively say because, I haven't really observed you
Not a
from
doctor.
beginning to end, so I wouldn't know how badly and how often you did that shit, right?
I suppose. Well,
Because
that's
like
interesting.
that same argument could be made with like kids watching television too close or something. Like I don't think that really is the case, but like if you don't know how often it is, if you do know, it could be the case, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, that's interesting. Apparently, what is this? Dutch? No, I don't know exactly where, but apparently a lot of their kings have been named William. That's kind of cool. I feel like it'd
No,
be
that's
so much easier if we just inherited like Mr. Like the new names is just your name is now Mr. President. Like
I'm sorry,
imagine
why
it's
specifically Mr. President?
because then we don't have to deal with like complicated stuff. Like imagine instead of having like, oh, we just elected Joe Biden, instead of we elected Donald Trump. I'm not gonna make this political, but instead of that, their new name we refer to them as Mr. President number 45 and 46. Wouldn't that be like terrible but kind of cool at the same time?
I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to call them, Mr. President. It's just that on paper they have a name.
Yeah, but like in the news, it'll be like former President Donald Trump. Ooh, yeah. Or like whatever, right?
Yeah.
What if we just said Mr. President 45 was doing this?
I'm sorry, I just imagined them just saying Prez 45.
Yeah, nickname Prez.
Or POTUS 45.
POTUS, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that might be a little too silly. But
Yeah,
like,
it is, yeah.
for a position that is arguably the most powerful position in the world.
But imagine. That's what our government needs. Again, I don't want to make this political, but that's what our government needs. We need more silliness. We need to be able to make more jokes.
Oh no, I feel like something's waiting.
You know, during the solar eclipse, one of the people that was like interviewing, I saw him like, I've seen this guy before. So I thought back to where I think I've seen him. I think he's a reporter that makes TikToks about him dancing in Times Square.
What?
Ooh, I actually won. But I think he makes TikToks about dancing in Times Square with other reporters. And I think that's how I know, like, that's why he looked familiar when I saw him on the television. That's the kind of silliness we need in higher up positions.
Yeah.
We need that silliness in the presidency. We need the silliness in the freaking all the news outlets. That way, that way, it's harder to take them seriously because I think part of the problem is I don't take politics that seriously because I think it's stupid.
Right.
So, that's the trick to not taking it seriously is make everything silly.
That might be a little
Too much?
funky. It's a little funky to say the least. I agree on the idea that like, man, like these people just feel like they're like out there somewhere and you can't really reach out to them. They don't feel like the common people. They just have power, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's supposedly what the president or the title president was supposed to be. It's like, oh, they're just like us, you know? They're not like dictator, right? They're just, you know, like one of your local like president in your like local bakery or something, right?
I hate when the presidents say he's just like you. Hell no, he's not just like me. The hell are you talking about?
No. But I'm trying to like point the idea as to why the name president is president.
Yeah, I guess.
And not just,
not, like,
I don't know,
king.
Glory, like our glory leader or dictator, right?
I thought it was just because George Washington didn't want to be called it.
He did not, but he also just wanted the position to sound, you know, more folky in the sense.
More folk-like?
Yeah. I mean, you think about like the president of like your sports club, right? It's like he's still just the same people. He's just in a position for the time, right?
I guess.
But I don't know, like as of how it's being used in terminology, I feel like it's been losing its meaning.
But even in like a sports club, I would expect to treat the president of the club a lot better than like the member of the club, you know, like. Seniority. Bow down to seniority. I'm a sheep. The hell is this? Alpha. Dumpies. Need a 2 and a 6. Or a green dragon to be. This is dangerous, isn't it? I need this guy to discard the white dragon.
Mm-hmm.
If he discards it, I know it's safe. It's also not safe enough. Okay, I have a question for you. Kingdom of the Netherlands has a lot of King Williams, supposedly, okay? Do you think... Well... I would imagine it's not, but do you think there are more Dutch I passed. Do you think there are more Dutch Williams or French Louis? Because there's a lot of French Louis.
Oh my.
Like, there are so many Dutch Louis. Or not Dutch Louis, French Louis.
No,
I got them mixed up, but you know what I mean. A lot of them.
yeah.
And,
I don't know much about Dutch history though.
I don't either. But we're getting
Yeah.
a history lesson that there's a lot of Williams in Dutch history, so... I'm just asking the question. Yeah, I imagine there's more Louis because there's at least 18 Louis that I can count on from the succession of, you know, from the number, but still. Okay, then I'll ask this. As a percentage of the total kings, are there more is William a higher percentage of Dutch royalty, or is Louis a higher percentage of French royalty? Because French also has like
Right, they had different names. Not all of them were
like
Louis.
there were 18 Louis, but there's also like some other ones, right?
Charles and Henry.
Charles's and Henry's, yeah.
Yeah. I still remember some of them. I think
You're a
Philip.
good student.
Philip? Well, no, it's because I have my enjoyment in studying random history too. But yeah.
That just means you're a better person. You don't have to rub it in like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm no philosopher though, so
I don't know. It's like comparing somebody who plays video games a lot with somebody who reads a lot, you know, like novels.
what
Generally-
if the reading is, light novels or, I don't know, visual novel books, like, is that really reading?
Yeah, that's why I said novels. Like, I guess
Oh.
not novels, like novellas, I guess. Like somebody who reads Shakespeare and Hawthorne, I feel like is going to get more credibility when they're talking about academic stuff. Even if it's not even like related to their field of academia.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Wow.
Had an early reach. 5 out of 7 monarchs were named William or some form of William. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you can. I didn't want to have to deal into this.
Wait, didn't the French also have William as well?
I feel like
That's
they
William
did.
the
I feel like
Conqueror?
they had some Williams, yeah. I'm behind him now, but. Oh, his hand's good. Trust.
Lots of white and west.
Yes.
Yeah. But I would get rid of the south one.
Should have. I guess I didn't realize that's all of the monarchs, but does your country prioritize or glorify the revolution leaders the way that America does? swear to God, people in like America, they fucking love their like Alexander Hamiltons, but that might just be because of the play.
I am 90% sure the play really popularized him.
I'm just saying, like, those founding fathers, they're called the founding fathers. Like, that's a title and a half.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Fast. Yeah. So I'm thinking, like... Because I think you're listing the... What the hell? That's actually okay, because you can take the brunt.
790.
So he takes 4, I take 2. I'm in first place.
Nice.
The father of the fatherland. That is... Yeah, that's a pretty significant title. I'd want to be called the father of the fatherland. Actually, I don't... Well, if I did something like that. Obviously, I don't want to be called it just randomly. But yeah, no, that's a
really
legit title.
Yeah.
Get behind that. Okay, this hand's good too. We're actually pretty close. We get one. If we get a red dragon, then we're like 1 away. Oh wait. Or if I hit a 1 or a 4 here. Like 1 away from Tempai right now. Eh? Wait, that's really good, I think. Wait. So now I'm gonna get a 6, and it's gonna be great. Or a red drag. They should glorify leaving France more. I don't know how like European countries feel about like colonization, but I don't know. I feel like they should be more proud to leave colonization. Then again, I guess it's not as big a deal if you're like, you know, being if you're in captivity, or not captivity, what's the word? I guess it's not a big...
Was Dutch part of France? Or is it referring to the
so.
time when Napoleon just took over Europe for the time? Like, a short time.
I think Dutch was... I'm not good at history. It wasn't as flashy. I mean, flashy matters when you're staging or like... When you're trying to make your name for yourself in history, I'm stupid. But when you're trying to make a name for yourself in history, like being flashy matters. Like I'll tell you right now, when I thought about flashy, the first guy that came to my mind was Father Hidalgo. Like I barely remember what he did, but I remember his name was Father Hidalgo as the guy who like defended the Mexican border or something. I don't remember.
I don't even recall who that guy is, huh?
Wasn't Father Hidalgo a guy, like a revolution leader or something?
I didn't really study much about Latin America, I'll be honest with you.
I don't know. Okay, briefly considered breaking up the red dragons, but I thought that would be stupid. So.
Father Hidalgo.
But it could have gotten me close to a P.
Oh, this guy.
That guy, yeah. Holy crap! Look at this.
What the... Oh my gosh.
Okay. This game's flip-flopping all over the place. Now this guy's in first place. This guy's in last place, but maybe by some twist he's gonna take over and win the game. It's crazy. Sorry, you said you were Googling Father Hidalgo?
Yeah.
You started to remember him?
Kinda. Again, I didn't really study too much about the Latin America or south of the US at this point.
I see.
But
like I said, I only remember his name because I think the name Father Hidalgo is a really powerful name. I don't know why I think it's a powerful name, but
he was named the father of the nation, so yeah, I wouldn't be that surprised. Yeah, that's wild. What the heck?
I see. So the French leaders were better than the Spanish leaders? I don't know European history that well. I should know it better. I took A-Push, or not A-Push, well.
A-Push shouldn't tell you much history on Europe.
I was decent at world history.
Yeah.
Also, Napoleon really put his brother, like, took it over and then just put his brother there? That's some nepotism that I wish I had.
Well, he did that for a lot of different positions in Europe. I think he did that for Italy as well.
How many brothers did he have?
Enough to put at least a couple. He put some of his generals too as the king, I think.
Damn. My brother needs to get better at conquering nations. I need to become the king of a nation just because I'm his brother.
Although I thought Napoleon's brother was like very nice to the people, which didn't really, yeah, which is what Napoleon didn't enjoy. I could be wrong.
I can make no guarantees on that.
Did I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, apparently his brother was actually decent.
Yeah, because like I remember that was like one of the weird things about it. It's like when he was given power, he was a decent person in power, which wasn't very satisfying to Napoleon.
Napoleon wanted him to be meaner.
He wanted him to have an iron fist in the position.
I see.
Yeah.
I wanted that 7 to be drawn naturally. Doesn't do much.
Although yeah, that's.
If I drew that 7 naturally, I'd be in. If I couldn't take it. Sweden is descendant. I mean, Napoleon took over like all of Europe, right? So.
Except Russia.
Except Russia.
Yeah. He pretty much took up all of
try
like
to take Russia
continental
and
Europe.
fail?
Yeah, it's the famous line of don't invade Russia in the winter kind of thing.
I see. Yeah, I do remember that when they burnt all the crops. A Republican tattoo. I apologize. I know this isn't what you mean, but when you said a Republican tattoo, I just thought of a Texan with like a tattoo of how much he loves like his political party. I'm like, damn.
What? Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Dave, I think, is starting to get the same image as me. Also, this guy has 2 dragons. I'm never discarding a white dragon if I draw it.
Even then, a tattoo for king is kind of funky.
Has there never been a king with or a president with a tattoo in history?
I don't know. Nothing about it. I'm not sure about that. It's one of those things I never really thought about. And probably for good reason, but
let's try.
I'm just gonna Google that now. Oh. Apparently Theodore Roosevelt had a tattoo.
What was it, like of a teddy bear or something?
No.
I only know teddy bear as the... What the hell?
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt. That's crazy. Teddy Roosevelt. Wilden.
Well, he was the wild president.
No! Oh my gosh, he has small dragons, but little 3 dragons. Damn.
Oh no. You're just slowly like chipped away. Oh my
I'm
God.
down, yeah. He was a king that had a tattoo named Death to Kings. That's crazy. I'm surprised he didn't pull a George Washington and didn't say, I'm not the king, I'm the president. because I get how that happens. I'm just saying, like, George Washington did it right. He's like, no, no, no. I'm not your king. I'm your president. Genius PR move.
Yeah.
I do think about this sometimes, though. If you really think about it, like, if the Americans lost, they literally just were traitors. Like, there's no, like, slicing and dicing it. They were, like, kind of, like, I don't know how mistreated they were, because I never, like, lived in their shoes, but, like, their rebellion was, like, not endearing to me. Like, okay, here, think about it this way instead. Think about all of, like, the top, like, APUS history, like, events, like, that you have to remember, right? Like, important landmark events. And how many of them do you think the Americans did the right thing?
I have the official kind of answer, and I have my personal answer.
Yeah, it was something about taxes without representation or something. Like, I understand that they were being mistreated. Like, that's not really my point. Am I doing this?
Well, with things called in to check how much people are being taxed, it's actually, it seemed like the Americans were actually not being taxed that badly in comparison to the British.
You would have thought that they're, like,
hometown.
You would have thought that they're being, like, basically loan sharked, you know? Like, haha, we're gonna raise their taxes so much that they're gonna have to take loans out, and then they're gonna pay our loans. That'd be bad. Like, they were taxed, and they just didn't like taxes. That's what I get.
Well, the fundamental reasoning is not just the fact that they did not want to be taxed, it's the fact that they didn't get taxed on their own terms.
Okay.
Hence the phrase taxation without representation.
Yeah.
Like, that's a very important thing to quote on, because, like,
right,
what the British monarchy did back then was more so on the fact that, like, they want to, like, rule it with an iron fist in a sense.
Yeah.
But they're kind of, like, very lenient for the time due to the French and Indian War stuff, right?
Right, I do remember that.
After that, they realized they're running low on money, so they're like, hey, can you pay us the taxes so that would have been funding for your own defense, essentially?
Yeah,
and they're like, no. It's like, no, because I didn't agree on that kind of thing, you know.
No,
the Americans like me.
But I'm gonna go back, right?
Yeah.
The event that I think of, the Boston Tea Party, it sounds so, like, free, you know? And then you think about it, it's like, they just took a bunch of shit that wasn't theirs and they just dumped it into the ocean. They didn't even, like, steal it. They, like, wasted it by dumping it into the ocean and, like, causing pollution. Like, I'm not convinced that that was the right thing to do, you know?
I'm pretty sure a lot of political statements aren't very reasonable in terms of, like, fundamentally wise, but they're supposed to be a political statement for a reason.
Well, then, maybe one that's not a political statement. What about tar and feathering? Like, you read about that in the book, and then you learn what tar and feathering is, and you're like, holy crap, what did they do to him?
Well, that part I agree with you. It's like, that actually is like, what the...
Like, what did they do? I'm not this is gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna...
I mean, I'm just imagining just, like, modern day, if they're okay with tar and feathering and the IRS, just because they don't want to pay their taxes.
Yeah.
But,
the IRS made me pay a 10% tax on my income, so I'm going to tar and feather them.
I mean, that's kind of what was happening with the British tax collectors. They were just tarred and feathered for, you know, doing their job, right?
Yeah. Favorite part of American history that gets needlessly idolized is the Pilgrims. I agree. Actually, I actually think that idolizing any part of history is a bit cringe, to be honest. I think it's different for younger nations to some extent, where it's like, oh, thank God I didn't discard this red dragon. Holy crap. Like, I understand it to an extent, but because if they endured hardship, then like the person who got them out of the hardship makes sense. But like we're like 400 years removed from like 300 years removed from all that. It's like, I don't know. I feel like that's not really important to our like history, like who we are now. It's like, I'm not even gonna comment on Columbus. Like, that's a whole other can of worms.
I mean, but everything is connected though. You can't just like, the thing is, idolizing is very strange, but you can't just not know why they were idolized the way they are, kind of thing. Or at least that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I have a hard time like finding special meaning in it. Maybe for other people it's different.
Well, it might be. It's also possible it's because like it has very little things to do with you. So it's like, why would you idolize it, right? But like people who are whose family connected, you know, very closely to how America's history continued, probably idolizes it more.
Oh, look at this. Look at what I just discarded.
Oh my
God. I discarded one of every win. I don't think I'm going to be able to make my comeback if this is how it's going to go.
You actually discarded it almost in order. West, north, east, and south.
I almost... It's not in order, because it'd be... But it's clockwise on a compass, starting with the west.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I meant.
Guess I should have kept the east. Oops. That would have been a win condition. Not sure I could have won on it, but...
Happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like history as a... just like in general in America has too much meaning to people. Like, I feel like it should never really have to be talked about that much in...
I think it is a necessity to a certain degree, though.
But like in the news. Just... How do you feel about it like in the news?
Like, what about on the news? Like, people talking about the Civil War kind of talk? Because that shouldn't even be a thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to phrase this. It's like,
yeah,
I feel like on the one hand, we have a lot of people that care way too much about like how much they dislike Christopher Columbus, and on the other hand, we have a lot of people who are like way too gung-ho about supporting people like Christopher Columbus, and I just find both of them to be so ridiculous. Also, oh, this is actually good. Huh? I'm gonna try to win on this. It's a lot of Dora.
It looks good for now.
It's just hard to win. Also, it's awkward that I discarded all these wins, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Wow, this game just got intense. Oh, I gotta take it. Nice. I might lose on it though. Yeah.
Well,
I felt like I couldn't wait on it, but Oh, I did win. Oh, because of the Ricci.
Yeah.
I got second. I thought I didn't have enough to make it over the second place guy.
Oh, I thought you were worried about getting first. Like, well, that's not happening.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Yeah.
No, I thought that I needed to beat one of the other two guys in order to get a better score. But I guess I didn't. Take it.
Nice.
All right. Do I try to go one more? Yeah, I'm going to go one more, see if I can eke out a win. Also, if I do, we went first, second, second. Can we go 4 games without losing one? That'd be crazy. Because I'm normally not that good at this game. So
I mean, the last time I was on, you won like 3 games in a row.
Did I?
You did.
I don't have that good memory.
Well, I mean, it's recorded. It's somewhere.
Yeah, it is. You're right. His hand jumps off the page. I'll put it that way. Just try to isolate circles. Try to get a full flush, I guess. Possible. Yeah. I mean, history in general has so much nuance, which is why having... I mean, there's 7 billion people in the world. 7 billion, right? 8 billion?
It's closing to 8, I think.
It's hard to get nuanced opinions when you have that many people. It's just a lot of people. Because the more people you add to an opinion, or to like anything really, the more homogenized, I guess it becomes. Is that what I want to say? The less caveats you have to something. I'm gonna get a 4-5-6 and be killing.
I mean, well, there's clearly rights and wrongs though, but it's like if you think about like microspective wise, everything is very nuanced.
Right.
But like
I'm saying you can't get into like a micro view with a lot of people, because the more people you have, the more broad you have to look at it.
Right, but generally the reason why I think people argue terribly about it, it's because like in a micro view it affects to them, hence why they would argue for it. Example being the Civil War kind of example, because some of their ancestors fought for the South and they do not want to think that their ancestors were doing terrible shit.
They wanted to have pride in their ancestors.
Exactly.
Which they really shouldn't have.
That's true for any people. Like, I'm pretty sure you want to like say good things about your grandparents or your ancestors or something good about them, right? But like, it just...
I mean, I do, but I also want to be like rational and say like slavery bad. You won? Oh, I thought this guy here was gonna win. Unfortunate. My hand was so close. I had all circles. I almost had a full flush.
But yeah, like, I think like if you think in a more macro view, you can know there are certain things that are wrong with the situation. With us, which is why it's better to look at history of a nation than a history of like specifics.
By the way, if you're curious, because I have said multiple times that like you're my filter, Dave. If you're curious how I went off filter without you here, this is how we kind of got there.
I see. I see.
Not that it's a bad thing, but I want to take this. Probably not.
I'm just saying more so on the fact that like I think there are obvious answers. It's just that like it doesn't seem obvious if you look at it in a micro scale.
That's true.
Which is why you want to separate people with, history of a nation or a
Birth
state.
Of a nation.
We do. What the? No. Oh my god. Oh my god, Yuta. What?
So close. I just need to find a. I need a 5 or an 8 of this, or a 3 of this, or a 6, or a 1 or a 4. There's so many things. Hand's so good. Come on. But yes. I get off topic easily. I'm sure you know that by now.
Well, I guess. Like, I know that. I'm just wondering how, right? Because, like,
yeah, that's true.
there's certain sequences as to how. I mean, here, this is just a normal history talk, right? It's now whether if you're going to take a more
Oh, do you want me to?
specific kind of take, which I'm not asking you, but I'm just saying.
You don't encourage
I'm not encouraging. I'm just kind of like, I can kind of see what's going on here now. Yeah.
That was highly anticlimactic. Oh, and so cheap too. I'm already down this much? What the hell? I didn't even realize. Oh, this is my East draw too.
Alright.
This hand
What is
sucks. No! Well, I guess I has the 1, 2, 3. This
yeah, but
good,
all these wins are terrible. Well, maybe the East, but like all these other ones are just.
I have to unload these and then hope to draw one of these to try to get a win in my hand. I just need to get lucky, I guess.
Maybe.
What? I need to get lucky. I need to get lucky. I never said other guy needs to get lucky. Okay. Other, this is the second game that I would have discarded all my
your wins
again. Yeah.
Honestly, this is like a really bad start.
This hand sucks. And I don't have an East one to come back. Gotcha. Alrighty.
Well, I honestly think you should get rid of the red dragon. There's already 2 discarded.
Yeah, let's save.
Unfortunately. Oh shit.
Oh, dead. Oh, okay. Oh, now it's dead.
Well, now dead.
Jeez, you got all of that in like 3 draws?
Oh no. Well, it's time to not lose as bad.
Yeah, I need to get a big win on game, man. What if I just assume that I'm gonna draw every win? Because that seems to be what's happening. Oh, there's one. Fuck it. We're at the point of no return. We're going for orphans here. I know I'm gonna draw the East and the North already, so it's no big deal.
Oh, one of the South is gone now.
But yeah. By the way, the reason why I thought about why having a filter is so important is because when the topic of slavery got brought up, I had a thought, right? If you strongly believe in like majority rules and like the benefit or the cost of the few for the benefit of the many, then you would believe in slavery, which is not something I would endorse.
I mean, there's already a fundamental wrong with it.
Right.
Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think it really matters about majority if rights is like a problem.
Right. I'm just saying if you strongly believe in the majority, just in the majority, and if 51% of people are white and 49% of people are not white, then technically majority rules would...
That's assuming all 51 would say yes to that.
No,
and assuming all 49 would say no to that. I know that's kind of weird in the 49 part, but like you get what I'm saying, why it's like...
Right. No, I'm not talking about who would vote it, because like if you had a conscience, then you wouldn't vote for slavery, right? But like...
Right.
If you just are focused on who it's benefiting, technically then you would... Or if you're just focusing on benefiting the most people at once.
I mean, even with the benefits thing, there's a lot of problems with that statement because the benefits only worked in the southern region. If we're gonna talk about that specifically.
Right.
Because in the northern it was not.
The rich whites, not the poor white.
Yeah. Which is why it's like, I don't think it was even a majority thing. This is just more of like, it just happened. Essentially.
And also assuming that having a slave is strictly beneficial, yeah, but I have to imagine that I have to imagine that like the reason why we had it is because it was beneficial to those people. Right? Like having a slave is, choose my words very carefully here.
I don't think you need to specify. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm pretty sure anyone can connect the dots.
Okay. No, we can come back. If I get a Yakuman here of all greens, I can come back. Trust. I need a 4. Yep. So a Yakuman is a hand that is worth a lot of points. There is one that if you have all tiles that are only green, it's a Yakuman. If I get a Yakuman here, I can come back. Trust.
Okay.
So I need to draw 4, I need to draw a green dragon, and I need to pawn all of them.
I'm not sure about the green dragon part, but yeah.
Well, all of the tile, I need to win the hand, and I need all of the tiles to be only green. This hand can do it, though. It's a very good start. To draw 4 or 3 of bamboo. Actually, I heard there's only 3 of bamboo left, but...
Well... Yeah, I don't know.
I take it.
Yeah.
So if I draw a 4 and a green, then I'm in business. Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't have taken the 6. Because then I could have drawn the 2.
Well, I guess now you can con, but...
That's not that helpful. I guess I'll do it though. More info. It's down. It's doomed. Ah. Oh, he had a...
And it was the small loss.
Do I play one more, or do I end on a loss? I didn't get to... I didn't pull off my 4 wins. Dave, you decide. You're the guest of honor. Always.
Well, I always flip a coin on this.
Yes, you are the coin master. The 50-50 specialist. Go for it.
What's your word on it?
Heads is we play one more, tails is we end the stream.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna now flip again because like I flipped before you even asked, so I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, heads.
Heads. All right, we play one more.
One more.
And we win
One
it.
more for the biscuit.
Yeah, we win it. We win it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a K-pop song. That's the Legend song. Dave, unlucky charm confirmed. We win 3 games and we lose 1.
Well,
Automatically unlucky.
confirmation bias at its finest.
But it's all redeemed if... I mean, look at this hand. If this isn't lucky, then what is it? The hell is this?
I don't know. Normal generation.
I think I take this. No. Although it just did turn the hand like way less value, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, already a winning hand now. Ideally though, if I draw a 4, then more chilling. Oh look! Look at all the wins they're discarding. They're like me from last game. Ah, that was the winning tile.
Well, you're still in business.
Yeah, I should still win the hand.
Yeah.
I want it to be worth more points.
Ah. Not what you're looking for.
It's fine. I'm just gonna try to win the hand. I need to not
Yeah.
be greedy. I have 3 winning tiles. Okay. On that one. It's only like 1,000 points though, or 2,000 because the.
Hmm.
Okay, we're gonna steadily make progress and win a clean game here.
Oh yeah, now think about it. I did watch the Blue Archive anime.
Oh, nice! What did you think about it?
Kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
That's good. I think there's also a MahjongSoul anime, but I don't watch it, so. Like, there's a lot of
What?
Mahjong
Really?
animes, but the MahjongSoul anime, I think, is just like a short, you know,
Oh,
short
okay.
animation, like a 2-minute thing. So I didn't watch it. But
Well, I mean, even if you watch it, it'll be done in a day.
yeah. You know, I saw a meme from Bochi the Rock that's like any anime with the girls jumping in the opening is a god tier anime, and then it showed the Blue Archive girls jumping.
I wouldn't rate it that highly if you ask me. It was okay, that's for sure. I honestly thought some of it was kind of goofy, but like still.
We've determined goofy equals good though, no?
Goofy
Automatically.
equals funny.
Speaking of funny though, you watch Konosuba?
Has it come out yet?
I don't know. I feel like it has, but that's just
I thought
how
it comes
feels.
out on Wednesday, which is why I was like
this Wednesday?
yeah, this Wednesday.
See. I'll keep that in mind. I don't plan on because I rewatched the series, but I don't plan on rewatching the movie because
Well, if I remember correctly, novel-wise, I think the movie is like I
They're
think
all
the
fin?
5th novel.
Oh, okay.
It's not a filler because it actually is.
I
based
thought it.
off
Yeah, I
one of-
thought it progressed the story, but
It does, but honestly, if you skip it, I don't think you really missed too much either. Even though it's like it's still part of the novel.
I tried to rewatch. Oh wow, fast. I tried to rewatch a lot of anime in preparation for this one because there's so many sequels.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I just didn't finish before the season started releasing, so now I'm kind of in a pinch of like, do I just skip my rewatch or do I like
Well,
go back and finish
for
it?
for a movie, I feel like you at least if I talk about Konosuba, I think if you skip the movie, I don't think you'll miss out too much. It just had a lot of good comedy, and it just followed through on one of the climaxes of the novel. I remember, but like I think if you just follow like the first 2 seasons, I'm pretty sure you'll still be fine, at least from the looks of it.
I forgot how short it was. The anime. It's only 2 seasons, 11 episodes each. Going into it, I thought they were normal 12 or 13 episodes, but each season's only 11.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wait, was the 12th one by any chance just a filler or something, which is why it's...
No, the 10th one was the end, and then the 11th one was a filler. It was weird.
What? That's crazy.
That was real weird.
That is a lot weirder than I thought. Huh.
You know what I didn't watch, though, that might have more episodes, is the Megumin special.
I feel like you don't really miss out too much if you watched it. Because it's supposed to be a prequel, right? So it's like... Only if you really want to watch it, you should. I didn't watch it, but like I knew for a fact I wouldn't miss out too much if I watched it. Yeah.
Supposedly there's a lot of gambling anime recently.
Really?
Or unless you're meaning that there's a lot of gambling on anime to be good or not. But the only gambling anime I can think of is Kakegurui.
What, is that getting a 2nd season?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think it has a 2nd season. I don't think it's getting a 3rd season.
Oh, well, I have no idea then. But yeah.
I lost on that? It's not good. Okay, 3 hands have been won, all under 2,000 points. What the hell is this?
You're being mined on. Oh my gosh.
Well, now it's my serve, my deal, so to speak. This hand's great, so let's hope I hit a 2, and we're gonna be chilling. If I hit a 2 of circles, then I'm already there. Not quite. That's not bad.
Yeah.
We're making some moves here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're like really close now.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
So a 6 of bamboo, or a 4 or a 7 of circle, or a 1 or a 4 or a 7 of character. So pretty good here. Here we go. One of the 6s, or no. Which one's better? This one? This one's. Because I think this way has a better chance at all simples. I guess. But the Mahjong anime I'm familiar with is a school club one. It's Saki. It's the one I'm disappointed I didn't play Mahjong enough during the collab, because that would have been a sick gacha to roll for. I would have rolled for Saki. I guess Akagi, or not Akagi, like Kaiji is another gambling one. Kaiji's like Squid Game, so.
What, is that now the catch-all like games related to like death games now?
I guess, yeah. Kakegurui is a school anime? Yeah, it is. That's true. I guess to me the stakes in Saki are very low. This feels like fishing. Just like have my line out and just waiting for somebody to discard. A 4 or 7, please. There we go. Let's go. It's actually another Daku. This hand's the first big hand this game, actually.
That looked tasty.
Yum. Yeah.
Alright, now you just have to hold on to it.
Kakegurui is utterly nonsensical and fun. I will say, like, they have a lot of spin-offs for it. To be honest, I don't know what it is about the main character. He's kind of a bitch, but like his presence is really important to showcase like the batshit craziness of it. To be honest, like he's almost like the normal person relief, like the comic relief, but in being a normal person in a school full of weirdos.
Was it like different anime related to that as well, or am I just tripping on that?
There's Kakegurui, Kakegurui Twin, Kakegurui XX. I don't think that's what you're asking.
No, I think those are in the same anime group. I'm pretty sure when I'm asking, it's completely different from Kakegurui.
Yeah, I don't know what you're specifically asking.
Me neither.
Okay. I decided to try to win this hand quickly, and it's going pretty well.
Yeah.
Can't keep that if I want. I want to win on simples.
Honestly, this doesn't look half bad.
This thing looks very good. Especially because I'm up so much, so I have a little bit of room to play around with. I have a lot of different ways to hit tempi. Please. I can take a 3, 6, a 3, a 5, or a 6 of these. 3, 5, 6, or 7 of these, or a 5 of the pins. Considering that school and the way the girls are represented is a bit questionable, yeah.
I think that's just how anime's been a lot, you know?
I guess.
I don't know. Just my own take, but like, I feel like a lot of animes, like the newer animes, are just a lot of cookie cutters kind of built.
I was watching anime earlier today and scrolling what was coming out this season, and I saw like 5 different like generic isekais. I mean, I also saw it on the anime review that I did last week for my variety stream. But it's like there's like 4 or 5 of them that are all kind of the same to me.
Yeah, I guess so, but I was also just thinking just design wise too. I just feel like there isn't really anything that sticks out very much. I mean, like, insert my favorite anime, One Piece, though, like, at least I can tell I'm looking at a different anime. But like, if you look at like the more modern ones, it just kind of feels like, what am I looking at? But yeah,
you can definitely get mixed up. Oops. Furry 10. Damn. Threw away the wrong thing.
Well,
this could be dangerous, actually.
You're gonna win when someone just throws out a 5 or 7.
Or we're gonna hit the dead wall.
Oh yeah, I guess that is more like. Let's just hope there's a 5 or a 7 still in the pile.
Yeah, hopefully somebody discards a 5 or a 7.
Ah.
So they were just holding on to it. 1500.
Huh.
Something, I guess.
What is this? What is this? That's disgusting.
What are those?
You got one of every dragon. That's
But not even close enough for a orphan's
for
draw.
13 orphans, right?
I guess considering how many wins I've been drawing, it wasn't impossible on this hand, but... Yeah, I did get something, but... It didn't really feel like I won, considering like my hand was ready for like 10 rounds, so... Got a little unlucky, but it's okay. Oh, I'm so unlucky. I feel like it was going so quickly when everyone was winning off of like when everyone was winning off of like all simples, and then we all of a sudden just started like playing defense.
Well, I mean, you're already at a huge lead, and these other two are probably just don't want to lose that quickly.
They're trying to maximize their time.
Yeah.
I think as long as I don't take like a huge hit, then I'm good. This is actual win. I'm actually okay if he wins off this. I want him to make a small win here, so that we can keep moving the game along.
Yeah.
Because the more rounds we play, the more chances there are for me to fuck everything up.
Right.
Even
One of
though
those moments when you wish to lose but
lose
a
small,
specific way. Yeah.
Although this hand's kind of turned around. There's some things going for it. It's still not good, but it's not as bad as when I first saw it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just see all those dragons. It's just like, why? Why has it forsaken you from it?
Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
We randomly have a lot of pairs. You can start calling pawn on them. I want to avoid ipatsu. Ipatsus would be bad. Safe tile. Completely safe because everyone's discarded. Ooh. Okay. Almost.
You're cooking something.
Wait, there's only 9 tiles left. Ooh.
Ah.
Well, there's
now
still
there's
2 of
only-
each, surprisingly.
Yeah. Someone just.
That's good.
Oh,
That's good
well,
for me. I'll take it.
it's not on you.
Yeah, and it's a small win.
Hmm.
Very good for me.
That's funny. Second, third just traded plates.
I mean, they're all like fighting for second.
Right. I mean, they have to really destroy you.
Yeah. Which also means that I have to
Yeah.
play better defense.
Hmm.
Ooh. Or just win. If I just win, then I'm good. 7, 8, 1,
Well-
1. Sounds decent? I need a
Yeah.
north. I need a north win, and I'm being chilly. bad. I think we're cooking.
Yeah.
Not with that though. But yeah, I think we're cooking.
Ooh. Yeah.
Well, the points it does. Yeah. Also, I want this guy to lose. East guy wins the game. Keep going. Ooh. Yeah. No. We're like really cooking.
Really cooking.
Cooking
Yeah.
with gas, you might. He's the one guy I didn't want to win.
Oh, this man's just farming.
It's just a
points now.
mulligan. I mean, he's gonna try to win every hand because he's East.
I know, but like, isn't that just farming at that point?
Dove? Have you ever
I don't
played
know,
Stardew Valley? I haven't, so I don't know much about farming.
I played a little.
I feel like it's a game that I've heard so many YouTubers talk about as like their childhood game. Never played it. Although
What?
I might be getting it mixed up
That's
with...
Minecraft.
No, I think I'm getting mixed up with something else though. But not Minecraft. I
Really?
think I'm getting it mixed up with...
Oh, right. YouTubers.
Another farm... Not Farmville. Not Sims, but one of those type games.
What?
Why
Like-
can't I think of the name of it?
Is Farmville not the one you're talking about?
It's not the one I'm talking about. Although it's similar. It is... It's like Stardew Valley. Ah,
Google.
I'm gonna call a pun on the 7. We're gonna just wait for the...
Terraria? Probably not,
Not true.
because it's as old as Minecraft. So if Minecraft is not on the list, it's definitely not. Roblox?
No, it's an older game. I can't think of because I don't remember.
Well, yeah, Roblox is apparently 2006 though.
It's that old?
Apparently.
Doesn't feel that old to me. I'm gonna wait for...
I mean, I remember playing Roblox, but like, man, I didn't expect it to be that old.
Am I looking? What? Oh, this is bad. Oh.
This is, oh well, that's still bad, but like, oh no.
I'm inting. I'm throwing. I'm selling.
You need to kill this guy quickly.
I need to
This
give
guy
him...
is just,
I will give this man 8,000 of my points to end the game. I don't think that's how the game works, though. I was feeling so confident, and now I'm realizing that I was feeling overconfident. I've shown you that video before, right? Have confidence. No confidence. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Actually helpful. Winnable. Come on, I just need to carry it to the finish line. Okay, question mark. I have no idea if this is good or bad. That I get. This guy is getting so many red dragons. He's
Yikes.
pawned red dragons all the last 3 rounds. Somebody stop this man.
What is up with this?
I started getting tense because I saw the finish line. I started becoming the hare, and they're starting to tortoise on me. Rude. Okay. Do you think that the tortoise and the hare is a good life lesson? Like a good fable?
Generally, yeah. I don't
Okay.
think it's that bad of a fable.
Because I have my complaints with the tortoise and the hare. And I like tortoises, because I had one as a pet. But
Right.
I have complaints with the tortoise and the hare. Haste makes waste is like at least a proverb you can live by. But in any given situation of the tortoise and the hare, right? I feel like the tortoise is still gonna win. Or not the tortoise, the hare is still gonna win. It's
Yeah.
like, I'd still rather be the hare in a race. You don't want to be like the tortoise. You want to be like the hare, but have a little more determination. That's what you really want to do.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's because like slow and steady wins the race is a very weird statement, I would say. Because like the implication, I think it would come down to is assuming like this is assuming you're doing a task that is very careful or something. But like if it's like just a normal day to day, I don't think it's anything weird to just go quick on it.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, you can still be haste, or you can be careful and still be fast.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know why the hare has such a bad reputation. Also,
Actually,
I
that
didn't point
is
this out, but
interesting.
there's 2 9s. All of them are discarded, but the ones have 2 door on it. Ooh, that's good. As
Well,
long as he doesn't win by like 18,000
perfect.
points, we're being chilling. Yeah!
Well, perfect.
We did it.
I guess the guy also wants this game to be over.
Yes. Oh, he got second! Congratulations to that guy.
Well,
I was
winner.
kind of pissed that this Janshi on the
Also.
right was like coming back. I didn't like that very much.
Yeah.
But hey, that was a also good decision, Dave. Good coin flip. Good coin flip. That was a good win.
Alrighty.
But look at that. Today, first, second, last, first. Yeah, I mean, I know what the proverb's trying to say, but like, it'd be better to just be fast and not complacent, regardless. Like in this game, we actually end up winning, regardless, despite the fact that we started fast. So that's what I strive to achieve with my Mahjong games. Anyway,
Yep.
thanks for joining, Dave. And see, Dave was good luck. Look at that. 1 bad game, but 5 wins out of 6. Nice long stream too. And some good chops.
Yeah.
Dave, thanks for the good luck. Thanks for joining me on the Mahjong Monday. A lot of fun. Maybe see you back next week. I'll be back next week for sure. I guess I should also say I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna miss my first Mahjong Monday in 2 weeks. Dave's gonna sign off with me in about 2 minutes, but I guess I should have said I will be missing. I'll probably say again over time, but I'll be missing my Mahjong stream on the 22nd. I think it is. I'll be out of town, so not gonna be able to stream. Other than that, next stream Wednesday or Thursday. It'll probably be a Q stream. I haven't played Q in like a month or two, so try to get back on that. Otherwise, it'll be yeah. And then I should have karaoke like normal this week. I'll update you guys more on the schedule periodically, as I normally do, and on Twitter. But we had some good games today. Thank you, Dave. But I will end the stream. というわけで、配信終わりたいと思います。見てくれて、来てくれてありがとうございました。デイさんが来てくれてありがとうございました。はい。配信終わりたいと思います。お疲れ。じゃあ、またねー。お月見でーす。